Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 4 of Mega Man 04, and we are going to take on Wild's 8 Warriors proper this time. To start things off, we have Noble Mandrago, which I'm going to be going after soon in this part. Heat Gemblem, and then there's Soul Titanian, her stage sucks. Minos Magnus, his stage sucks. Tech Kraken, maybe. He's got a time limit. Fenrir Lunar Edge isn't that bad, and neither is, Popa Kokapetri, and I think Pegasolta is probably the one that will try to slow you down with the weather. But while we're on the subject of the weather can either be turned to the advantage or against. If the weather is in a good position, you're not going to get the you're not going to get the EX skill. That's what I meant to say. But if it's in a good position like it is now, I can get the Z skill. I'm going to have to, however, change the area once again when I go after Fenrir Luna Edge, because apparently I have to change it to where it's not snowing. Oh, bear in mind, if I played this on hard, the bosses are just going to be even more harder than before. So, quite frankly, the only thing you need to do to give yourself a challenge is to literally just change the weather. That's it. You don't even need to play on hard mode. Normal mode would be just fine, and it's hard enough as it is. But if you want to just break into the game, you can play on easy mode, but here's the problem. You're not gonna get any EX skills in easy. However, casual scenario mode is a different story. You'll get all the EX kills no problem, and even have enough to actually start making sub-tanks to start the battle off with. And you won't have to go to the trouble of finding the 2 sub-tanks for the game that you don't have to craft. You're going to have to craft another one later on. Anyway, this stage is... the only thing that's probably going to be the disadvantage to you is going to be in the boss fight itself. Because the stage... how should I put this? Even when the stage is not at your disadvantage, like it's 100% at your advantage, these vines are still going to be here. And you might want to get away from the vines before they grow and trap you, because yes, they can crush you. I am not kidding, it will happen. So, I guess I'm going to have to use the Z-Knuckle. Might as well give it some love, because that's exactly what we're going to need in order for us to get through the stage. Ah yes, breaking through shrubbery. Because after all, we don't really need to, how shall I put this? Be killed by shrubbery. Alright. We're just gonna take all these energy crystals and we're gonna use those. By the way, it would be in your best interest to try to grab those particular things, I mean those particular, honey bulbs and start throwing them. And if you're wondering where I'm getting all this access health from, it's not just from the honeybees. It's actually from the elf itself. You see, that level 1 elf will keep giving you medium health, so that way you'll be able to survive the ordeals that's going to be up ahead. And yes, there are some speedrunners that actually use this baby elf just in case something bad happens. Anyway, let's not get too comfortable, and I just keep forgetting that I cannot use my Z-Knuckle while hanging, because that's the one that's actually hanging off of the goddamn vial. I mean the vine, not vial. Well, I said vial. We haven't gotten to him yet. And by yet, I mean a couple other parts. So let's just slash everything with a sword and be done with it. Make things a lot easier on me, and that'll be less bees. Anyway, we just need to be careful not to... Oh wait, I can't break that all. I can't break that wall open. I'm For some reason, I tried to slid down to break it open, but I couldn't. Anyway, just a little hop, skip, and a jump over those cannons, and we've made it to the mid-boss. Oh boy, the mid-boss. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I think somebody's trying to call me. Oh, sorry about that. That was a phone call, but we got ourselves a boss battle here. And no, I wasn't trying to sound sarcastic, but I tried to hurry this up as quickly as humanly possible and try to finish this. As a matter of fact, I got him in his last stages, as a matter of fact. Oh, and unfortunately, the Cyber Elf didn't drop hell fast enough so I can win the battle. Because that was its last stages when it starts dropping bombs. It's going to go to a certain pattern. After you slash it enough, it'll move its head the other way and start following you there. I do believe ice is its weakness, but unfortunately I don't have an ice weapon. You know, ice chips really would have helped right about now. Oh wait, that's right, even if I did, probably the only Neo Arcadian, that would have had it right now would have been Fenrir. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to get an ice maneuver from him later on in part 5. So yeah, that's the gist of how this works. I gotta be careful about these bombs. The bombs will just keep exploding until they actually catch me. But I managed to defeat it at least. Now, funny thing, there is hidden items here. One of which is Centaurium. And Centaurium plays a major role. And you want to know what it's for? An S-crystal. That's one of the ways you could get a sub-tank. Not to mention, it also plays a role to the junk armor, which actually does do double damage to the opponent, but you take double damage. High risk, high reward, but I will not play something that frustrating. I didn't use the junk armor in 0-2, and I'm not using the junk armor here. By the way, the Centaurium in question, right here. It was behind that wall that you had to slide and actually keep sliding and using the the zero knuckle to actually break through. And that's what that was for. And by the way, I had to go back on a second visit for that. Just to let you know. Oh, and the sub-tank is going to be up between those spikes. God damn it, and I killed the only thing that I could have used to get up there. So you basically, what you were supposed to do was destroy the enemy but leave the propeller alive. And then when you did, you grabbed onto the propeller, rised up to the top, jump across, use the zero knuckle to pull out the vines, and there would be the sub-tank. I'll show you what the sub-tank is later on. But I made a boo-boo and used the zero knuckle to pull out an enemy weapon that I honestly don't really need. I need to toss this weapon. This weapon sucks. The bend laser sucks. Or, yeah, the bend laser sucks. I only got like 4 shots left with it. I could have gotten something a lot better, you know, but, you know, past me didn't think about that. Alright, leap of faith. Leap of faith, there we go. Damn it! Let's not jump into the spikes. Oof. And now we're here at the boss. I need to toss this weapon, I really do. It is going to hurt me in the long run, and I forgot to do so. So, let's prepare for Noble Mandrago. Oh my, I thought a rat wandered in, but it was just you. You're going to a lot of trouble for the environment. Too bad that trouble will be wasted. You have no hope of stopping Ragnarok. If you're... Oh, god damn it! Sorry about that outburst, I thought I turned my phone off. And I had to make sure because I think that my ringtone did cause me to get copyrighted by one of my videos. So I turned it off just in time. But whatever the case, ladies and gentlemen, Noble Mandrago, if you use a Zero Knuckle while Noble Mandrago's planted into the ground like that, you can yank her out. Just one small little problem with Noble Mandrago. Seeing as how the advantage is in her favor, that's the problem with Noble Mandrago. She heals a lot. But she's in her most vulnerable when she's planted into the ground. But if Honey's attached to you, she will use her bees to come after you. And more importantly, throw her Mandragora seeds at you as well. And they'll become Venus flytraps to drain you of health, which will also transfer over to her, or become turrets to actually do damage to me. I mean, you can't pull them out of the ground, unfortunately, but you can pull Noble Mandrago out of the ground. Ah, damn it. Come on. Let's get this damn nectar off of me. Ah, just a little bit more, and oh wait, she's still healing. This is getting on my nerves, and you know what? I really could have used that sub-tank. I seriously could have used that sub-tank. But nope! Past me, forgot it. That's alright. Because we're gonna eventually beat her. Well, maybe not now, but this is an embarrassing playthrough. That Noble Mandrago had healed back to full health twice in this fight. And I got killed because she uprooted me. Damn. She would have stayed there for quite some time until, her last stand where she just causes an earthquake and will constantly go into root. So yeah, this is Noble Mandrago in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I'm doing this fight terribly. I am doing this fight absolutely embarrassingly bad. I mean, people would dislike, but Susan took away the dislike bar like an idiot. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if nobody watched. But oh yeah, I forgot she also bounces up in the air whenever she's about to do her last stand attack, but it's okay, she's done. And saved by another health pellet that came right when she was landing. It doesn't matter because I got a B for that. Damn. But I got Sky Chaser, so that works. Sky Chaser is the downward slash. And the elf has an increase in level as well. So I'll be able to increase the elf's level even more than what I need to. However, I'm going to have to evolve the elf a little bit later. But for right now, we've got other things to worry about. Because you see, there was a matter about a sub-tank. And, ladies and gentlemen, I did not get the means to get it the first time. So I might as well go back and get the sub-tank now. In order to get the sub-tank, you have to destroy that roto bug and actually climb up the vines to get the sub-tank right here after yanking out all the vines there. So once I got the sub-tank, I am good and gone. But next part, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be playing against Fenrir Luna Edge. This is RPMan985. See you guys next time. And God, I'm going to be probably a little bit more reckless. Or try not to be. It depends.